couple of months ago I went to Edinburgh with a really good friend of mine, a trip I will definitely tell you something about in an upcoming video. One of the nights we were there we wanted to go see a show, but the show was in Glasgow and we were staying in Edinburgh, so we had to take a train. We went to the station to buy our tickets and we went to one of those machines where you can get them. We told the machine we wanted to go to Glasgow, and so it gave us all the options of getting there, and there were tickets for elderly and for children and that sort of thing. But there were also a lot of other tickets that didn't make as much sense. Now, us being the idiots that we are, we didn't go and ask someone who knew about this, we just decided to take a gamble at what ticket looked reasonable enough. So we bought our tickets and we proceeded to go to the platform. Now, this is where we made our first mistake. We were standing at the end of the platform where a train was waiting to depart. Now, as it turns out, what they do sometimes is park trains behind one another. We did not know that, so we stood there waiting and waiting, and the train didn't leave, and it turned out that the train we needed had already left. And we weren't the only ones that were waiting over there. I mean, there were locals there. Granted, they didn't know about this for different reasons. But when we did figure it out and we got onto another train, we sat down and pretty much immediately a conductor came to check for our tickets. Can I see our tickets, please? There you go. I'm sorry, but this is not the right ticket. I'm sorry, we're just tourists. We don't know how this system works. Sucks to be you. Granted, he didn't say that, but he did make us pay for other tickets, and we didn't get a refund on the ones we'd already bought, so we had to pay more than double for our trip. If you ask me, any decent person would have gone, oh, alright, I understand, you're tourists, just pay me the difference and it's okay. But anyway, we went on our way, and we finally arrived in Glasgow. We got out of the train and we started looking at all the signs to see where our next train was that we had to take. It was nowhere on the signs, so we asked someone and they said, well, you're not at the right station to take that train. Of course, we were really worried because there was only one way to get from Edinburgh to Glasgow as far as we knew, and that was the one we had taken. So we went and asked some more people, and as it turned out, there was another station at walking distance away from this one. And no one had thought to maybe connect them with a little bit of track. Like, that didn't pop into anyone's head. We walk to that station, we take the train we need. A couple minutes later, we are finally at our destination. We walk into this place, we take our seats, and not even a minute later the show begins. On an hour-long journey, we had taken an hour of extra time, and as it turned out, we needed it. Do something about your railroad system, Scotland. Please.